Hey everybody, me again, Channing, Paracord. Today's video, I'm gonna show y'all how to make some clay ammunition, y'all. Now, if y'all slinging, this is something you really want to pay attention to, because I would have made ammunition like this a long time ago if I knew how to do it. I thought you needed certain this, certain that. You don't. Even if you try to look it up, it still seems a little harder than it really is, y'all. So this is just the part one, because it's gonna take a few days, but I'm gonna show y'all a long way to make clay and to make it the right way, y'all. But to start it off, let's get a little slinging in. These are what I make right here, right? All right, 4 ounce clay ammo, right? Now I'm a little worried because some of them are a little flat and long. I'm worried about it tumbling, you know, because I know it's gonna go like this, but it might tumble. So I'm gonna practice it a little bit, right? I got a cardboard box. Hopefully I hit it with just these few clays I got, because I do got some at home. I'm gonna put them on the store just in case y'all want some, y'all. And I'm gonna show y'all how to make them, and I'm gonna show you what they can do. Let's go. All right, I'm back. All right. Loosen up a little bit. It's still chilly out here, y'all. It's still chilly. It's still in the 40s. I don't care what y'all say. 40 degrees is cold to me. Alright. Warm up accomplished. Let's see if I can hit it. See, I did 4 ounces because I like the size. I like how it hits my sling, you know what I mean? I do feel I could probably make it a little fatter and a little sharper. Feels good though. Ooh. Right through it, y'all. If I had to look at it, it looked like it went in straight, and it might have tumbled a little bit. Out, in. All right, y'all. There it is, you know. They threw it through, so that's pretty strong, y'all. All right. So they official, they legit. All right, so we know they work. Let me show y'all how to make them, y'all. Come on. All right, y'all. So, like I said, I'm gonna show y'all pretty much, I guess you would call this a slow way of making clay, right? But it's more like a project. It takes a few days, but it's fun to do. All right. And I came out here, I'm just gonna do it out here with all like kind of natural stuff. So anybody can do this, you know. Only thing that you might need to buy is gonna be some kind of strainer. It could be screen, just anything with a bunch of holes. Because basically all you're doing is you're gonna get some dirt, because clay is everywhere. If you got a backyard, you got clay. You're gonna dig up some clay, put it in a bucket, and you're gonna put a bunch of water in it, right? And then when you get that water in, you wanna stir it up real good. You wanna get all that, break it all up. And when you break it up, you're gonna pour it through a strainer. You know, if you do it the dry way, all you taking is dry mud and rubbing it on the strainer and then add water. This way, you're using water to strain it, and then you're gonna let the water evaporate. But all right, let's go. So yeah, bam, I'm using a strainer, a bucket I'm gonna put the mud in. Those are 2 buckets. I got some clear buckets so you can see how fast the settlement settles. And a good old shovel, y'all. So all right, and my strainer. So let's just say you're in your backyard. You know, this is a regular yard looking ground. You know, you don't really want the flowers and stuff. Let them flowers stay over there, you know. And honestly, you don't want clumps. It's better if you can get like a bunch of, you know, dust, I guess you would say, or where it's not clumps. But see, I just wanted to show y'all how easy it is, because I didn't know this. If I knew this when I started slinging, I would have been making sling bullets, y'all, because it's way better than rocks. You know, it's like the perfect rock every time you throw. You know, because I used to think clay might be kind of light. Hell no, I made 4 ounce bullets, y'all. 4 ounces. And as y'all seen, it goes through cardboard a lot quicker than I thought. Especially if it shoots like a bullet and not tumbling, you know what I mean? So all right, there we go, y'all. We got some regular mud. Y'all seen me dig it? Can you dig it? All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some water in it, right? And then once I get some water in it, I'm gonna start breaking it up. So let's go, let's get some water. I'm gonna measure, I don't wanna put too much water. I'll be back, let me get some water. All right, here's another tip that I didn't really see in all the other videos that I watched. It was like just put a bunch of water in it and let it settle. The thing is, you don't want to put too much water because now you're just wasting time. So you want to put enough water where it's nice and soggy. You know what I mean? Not where it's too loose. But you got to put enough water or it's not going to strain through the strainer. All right. Let's see. Try to show y'all this the best way I can. You know what? Let me do it like this. All right, y'all, here we go. See, just some regular mud. Like you want to bust it up as much as you can. You know, you can always do that later. And you could get like a drill bit to spin it up, or you could just stir it. You know, I like to go all out, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it gutter in this song. We're gonna keep it gutter. All right. So that's a good little bit. We want to add some more. I don't know if y'all can see that, but see how it's still kind of under the mud? You don't want it too high, but you don't want it too low. All right, got some more water from the ditch. All right, you know, it just about covers the top of it. You know, first you go sit like that, and then you just go play with it. You want to bust everything up as much as you can, y'all. Yeah. See if y'all can see that. Okay, that don't zoom in. But you want to bust it up. All you're doing is getting the water muddy, muddy, muddy. Nice and super. You know, like you're taking the big stuff and you're just busting it up. Busting it up. Oh yeah, dig in there. Like I said, you don't have to use your hands, but you know. And here's another thing. You know, I want to do a disclaimer. I haven't did that many of these, but I would recommend, see what I like to do, I'll do this, I'll bring it to the house and put it in the sink with some warm water. Feels like that warm water breaks it up more. I could be wrong. But like I said, disclaimer, if anybody sees anything I'm saying wrong, let me know. Let me know, put it in the comments and we'll talk about it because, you know, people have been doing this for years and this is just the easiest way I found. Well, all right. We got it nice and clumpy, right? Let's see. So now, take your little strainer. Then you want to pour just the water in there. So y'all can see that. Here we go. All right, it's getting tight. See how we're getting full? You just want to let it fall through. Let that fall through. And I like to work a little bit, it's okay. And it's kind of thick because clay, you know, clay is everything. It's everywhere, y'all. I mean, if you know, it's all about like a slow process. You got to make it dry, slow for it to work right, and you know, it's so natural. Fun project, y'all. I recommend y'all do that. All right, see, we dry. Just get rid of that. Boom. That's looking good right there. Okay. Now we got our other bucket. Set that down. I ain't gonna set it down. I'm gonna fill up with some more water. All right, got some water. Should have probably got more, but there we go. All right, and like I said, work it again. Just let it get nice and gushy. You know, break it up, and you can constantly do this till you got no more mud left. We got a good bit right there. I'm gonna do it one more time in that bucket, and then what I'm gonna do is when it's like that, when you got your clay like it is right here. Give it about an hour. you'll start seeing everything settle to the bottom. You give it about 3 hours, 2-3 hours, the water on top of the clay is super clear, y'all. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all a time lapse of this exact mud. All right, just so y'all can know what's going on. All right, put it right here. Just let it all out. And once again, you know, you just work it through. Because everything that goes through that screen is perfect for clay. Because like we said earlier, clay likes to pack, right? And usually, you know, you want to give it time to pack because it's a time thing. Clay's like wine. You know, it gets better with time and let it age slow. So everything that's going through this screen, when you pack it tight, it's not going to split, you know. I did a clay video before, and once it dried, some of them cracked because it wasn't packed right. When you do it like this, everything passing through this screen is going to pack nice and tight. Nice and tight. All right. And I keep talking about how you gotta let it give it time to pack right because it'll crack. Because you get a lot of misinformation on the internet, which if I'm wrong, y'all let me know. But when it comes to clay, I don't wanna bake it. You want it to dry slow. If you try to dry it fast, it's gonna crack. That's my experience. If anybody can figure out why, let me know. But all right, there it is, y'all. Bam! Easy freaking peasy. All right, part one. We got our clay right here, y'all. All right, I'm gonna wash up real quick. All right, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna give y'all a time lapse. All right, and I'm gonna show y'all how everything looks in an hour to 2 hours or 3 hours. And then after we do that, that's when the time starts, right? I'm gonna show y'all how to siphon the water or get the water out and set it up for when you gotta wait for time, y'all. But before I do that, I got 2 more of my 4-ounce clay ammunition bullets, and I'm gonna try to throw them at the camera. Hopefully I don't hit the camera, and maybe we can see if it tumbles or if it spirals, y'all. Let's see what happens. All right, y'all, here we go. Show y'all what we're working with. These are 2. You know, one's a little longer, or this one's a little longer and flatter, and this one's a little more football shapers. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to throw them right over the camera, and we're gonna see how they spin. I don't know, y'all. Look like they went a little sideways. I'm gonna see with the slow motion view, but all right. I'll show y'all what our clay looks like in an hour. All right, y'all. There's our clay. Let's say about 10 hours away, y'all. I didn't get to do my time frame like I wanted. Some stuff happened last night, but let's start the cipher. All right, y'all, here we go. Next thing, I like to use hose to siphon it out, but technically you could probably just pour it out. You know what I'm saying? A little extra water, it's gonna dry up anyway. But anyway, let's do some ciphering, y'all. You kind of don't want to get it in your mind. Or get too high. at the end of the day, all we're doing is getting the water off the top, y'all. And so I'm not gonna let y'all watch this whole siphoning process. But when you get to the end, if you want to get all of it, you can turn it at like a little angle, you know. And usually I just siphon it until the mud stops it from coming out. You know, I got a little 1/4-inch hose. Bam. Look at that, y'all. Straight mud. Straight clay. Straight clay. I'm going to do this one real quick. Yeah, get all of it out. You want to get as much as you can, y'all, because it's going to really save you time. Like I said before, clay takes a while to get nice and hard. Can't dry it too fast, can't do it too slow. Well, you probably can't too slow. You just can't go too fast, y'all. Gotta take your time with this. There we go, y'all. Bam. Straight clay. Money right there, y'all. Money. So, I got this thing I'm gonna use to put the clay in. Alright? See, now, if you're thinking about it, it's like, okay, how do I get the rest of the water out the mud so it dries up enough for clay? Well, there's a bunch of different ways there's a bunch of different materials people use. I just got an old shirt, y'all. It's an old shirt. After I do this, I just throw the shirt away because it's an old shirt. But a lot of people use pillowcases, a bunch of different materials. Write in the comment what's the best to do this with, all right? I got a shirt. I did this before. I tried this shirt because this is another batch I made. And this is one of those active dry shirts, y'all. I don't know if it's better or worse, but that's what we do. Okay. So now, what you want to do is just pour your clay in the shirt. You know, you could get something, get it all out if you want to. I'm just going to try to hurry and get this out so I can get this video to y'all today. Okay. Like I said, you could, but I don't feel like getting all muddy today, y'all. I did enough of that yesterday. So now, we got our clay in the shirt. We just want to hang it up. And then all the water is going to evaporate in the shirt and the sun, and then we have to wait a few days. I like to do, take one little string, I tie a knot, ain't going nowhere. And I tie me a little slide knot. Little, I don't know what you call it, but it slides and it tightens up on you. It don't loosen. Boom. Tie my little knot on here that cinches up. Come on. There we go. There it is, y'all. There it is. You take that, you hang it up, and like I said, that's the part 1 of my video. Once everything is dry enough, I will be back for part 2, and then we're gonna start farming, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all a few ways so you can store it where you don't have to form it as soon as it gets the right consistency. You can get it about right, and you can put it in plastic, store it away, and handle it when you want to, y'all. Hope y'all like what y'all seen today. If y'all did, don't forget to like, subscribe, tell a friend. And when you do, tell them that notification bell. Ding! Ding!
Practical paracord, hey, you don't wanna miss it. Keep you entertained. You know that we talking slinging, catch 'em in Louisiana. Sling king, find them slinging giants like it's David and Goliath. Make sure you subscribe now. All the slinging techniques, slinging so hard I could kill a beast. Check me, hey, I know that you gon' like it for sure. Make sure that you tune in to Practical Paracord. Let's go. Practical Paracord, hey, you don't wanna miss it. Keep you entertained. tips. Make sure you subscribe now. All the slinging techniques, Paracord legend. I got all the tips. Check these. Hey, I know that you gon' like it for sure. Make sure that you tune in to Practical Paracord. Let's go. Hey, only thing on my mind, I got a passion.